Hey everyone, welcome back to GamingAtMax. Today we're once again diving into the mobile MMO scene with our monthly roundup. That's right, we've got a top 10 new mobile MMO games that have just dropped recently, and we're gonna go ahead and break them all down for you. From 2D to 3D open world MMOs, I'm pretty sure this list has something for you. Alright, let's go ahead and get right to it. Starting off at number 10, we have Outlanders MMO. Outlanders MMO is a fantasy game that throws you into a big open world to explore and fight monsters. The game's main hook is that there aren't any set classes. Just pick up whatever weapon you like, a giant sword or magic staff, and decide your fighting style. And you can also swap it out anytime you want to. The game is actually all about exploring dangerous places, teaming up with friends for big raids or going solo, and crafting better gear to take on tougher challenges that actually require some skill and strategy to beat. If you've been looking for an MMORPG that breaks the mold and lets you master any skills without being locked into a single class, pretty much like Albion, then this one's probably for you. Next up at number 9, we have ROM The Golden Age. ROM Golden Age is a cross-platform MMORPG for PC and mobile set in a war-torn continent of Calderas, where players from around the world fight without national boundaries. The game offers large-scale battles like territory wars, siege wars, and War of Honor, alongside a free marketplace with personal trading and auctions. You can explore 5 continents while following a story-driven campaign, level up your character through costumes, guardians, and item collection, and take on endless series of global conflicts. The game blends old-school MMORPG depth with worldwide competition. If Korean MMOs are your thing, this game might be what you're looking for. At number 8, we have Heroes Land. Heroes Land is a survival MMO that drops you into a big sandbox world where you can do pretty much whatever you want. There's no forced story, so you're free to just explore, fight monsters, dive into dungeons, or even go after other players. The coolest part is that you can instantly switch between all the different heroes and loadouts anytime. No grinding or paying to unlock items. You can always experiment with new gear and playstyles without hassle. The game also has a player-driven economy where you can sell loot you find for cool upgrades. And since there's no pressure to log in daily or follow a rigid path, you can just jump in, do whatever sounds fun at the moment, whether that's PvP, raids, farming, or guild battles. If you like MMOs that offer better freedom, you might want to check this game out. Sitting at number 7, we have Paw Tales Eternal Bond. Paw Tales Eternal Bond is a fantasy MMORPG where you explore different lands like villages, islands, and cities, while meeting all kinds of creatures, both friendly and not so friendly. You got 3 classes to choose from: archers, warrior, and mage. Along the way, you raise and evolve pets that not only help in battles, but also bring back rewards when you're not playing. It's pretty much a mix of adventure and building bonds with your companions as you progress through the story. You can also customize your character with different outfits, take on boss fights with friends, and enjoy a system that keeps leveling your team even while you're offline. Overall, it's kind of a game that you can casually dive into for exploration and battles while still making steady progress when you step away. Coming in at number 6, we have the Dark Lord Endgame. So basically in this game, you get 4 classes to choose from: Barbarian, Mage, Demon Hunter, and Necromancer. In the game, you're gonna be the bad guy building your own evil empire. You get to use dark magic, recruit a bunch of minions to do your bidding, and try to take over a bunch of gloomy shadow realms. It's all about gaining power and seeing if you can actually become the top villain that everyone fears. The game's world is changing and kinda chaotic, so it's your job to come out on top. The game's actually kinda inspired by Diablo's isometric perspective and actually offers some decent graphics. So if you're into top-down angled view MMOs similar to Path of Exile, then you probably want to check this one out. Moving on to number 5, we have Lord 9. Lord 9 is an MMORPG where you get to be this powerful 10th Lord in a world that's being run by 9 others. The main draw in this game is the crazy class system. You can instantly switch between over 60 different classes whenever you want and mix their skills to build your own unique style of play. It's got really nice graphics that are supposed to run smoothly even on older phones, and it supports cross-play compatibility between PC and mobile. The game is also pushing featuring a fair economy where you can trade directly with other players, and you can basically earn your gear through gameplay rather than paying for it. Though I'm sure the game's gonna turn into a pay-to-win grind one way or another. But basically it's all about experimenting with builds and making your own name in the world. Moving on to number 4, we have Hunter's Origin. Hunter's Origin is a classic feeling MMO focused on slow, meaningful progression and community. You can start from scratch as one of the classes available, which are Druid, Vampire, Engineer, Barbarian, Archer, and Wizard, exploring a large world, fighting monsters, and deeply customizing your character through evolving classes, a big skill tree, and tons of loot. The core loop involves carefully crafting gear, managing resources, and synergizing your stats and elemental damage to tackle challenges. The game's standout feature is Archer's Pond, a social hub designed to make players actually hang out and interact with each other, aiming for a nostalgic, community-driven vibe. Next up at number 3, we have Immortal Tiger. This is an MMO game where you play as a tiger trying to survive in a big, dangerous jungle. The game offers a hardcore open-world experience with no maps or markers. You basically rely on instinct to hunt prey, fight other animals, and even encounter other players with optional PvP. Combat is skill-based, and you can upgrade your tiger through different abilities. There are optional purchases, but survival mostly depends on how you play. Down to number 2, we have Eternal Sword Pact. Eternal Sword Pact is an MMO set in a world inspired by ancient Chinese mythology, specifically the Shanhai Jin. The game currently has 4 classes to choose from: Dragon Lancer, Spirit Fox, Lunarborn, and Sword Sage. In the game, you play as a reincarnated soul trying to recover memories and power in a beautifully rendered world. The game focuses on collecting and building relationships with mythical spirit creatures or familiars, tactical combat, farming, and teaming up with other players for big boss raids. It's very much a mix of story and creature collection. If you're into wuxia MMOs, there you have it. Finally, at number 1, we have Dragoness M Classic. Dragoness M Classic is a mobile version of the classic PC MMORPG made by the same Korean developers. The game is a faithful port, so it brings back the original 4 classes, which are Warrior, Archer, Sorceress, Cleric, and Academic. I think they're supposed to name this class as Scholar instead of Academic, but it is what it is. 8 specializations and the fast combo-based combat the series is known for. Now, one of the big selling points of the game is the game has no auto battle. It's got auto navigation, but it doesn't have auto battle. You have to do it manually, focusing on skills and timing, especially in its dungeons and PvP. You will team up with friends to take on tough, multi-phase boss fights just like in the old days, making it a nostalgia-packed experience for fans of the original. And there you have it, mobile gamers. That was our top 10 new mobile MMORPGs as of September 2025. You know, these games may not be perfect, but they've definitely got something unique to offer. And who knows, one of them might just be your next favorite. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going. Until next time, mobile gamers, subscribe to the channel, like the video, take care, and happy gaming.